Beatrice Essay, this is High Priestess Yashodhara Singh. Welcome, Birthdate 7. Welcome to your prediction video for the month of January 2024. A very happy new year to you and yours. May this year be full of joy and laughter, good luck, good health, good wealth. Work diligently and efficiently towards your goals, and make sure that everything around you is based on mirroring your high vibes. Okay, that's your job from morning to evening, keeping your vibrational frequency high. So the central theme of the month is described with the help of 5 cards from 5 different oracular decks. You have the Chakra Oracle, the Tea Leaf Oracle, the Shiva Oracle, the Akashic Oracle, and the Dragon Oracle. The 4 weeks in a month are described with the help of 6 cards from 6 different tarot decks. You have the Dragon Tarot, Wicca Tarot, the Smith Waite, the Rider Waite, the Celtic Tarot, and the Golden Wheel. Alright, in case you haven't noticed, we got a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new in terms of the cards, just like we did last year. So the central theme number 7 for Jan 2024, you've pulled out a card of dormant aspects. When we speak about dormant aspects, we speak about what is it that you, the viewer, have in your personality, certain characteristics that will come out in this month, which means it's been lying low. This could be an extra motivational drive. This could be enthusiasm. Okay, something will trigger this. Okay, at the same time, it could be something negative as well. So you'll have to be careful. If you have streaks of being impulsive, that might even come out. Or if you have anger issues, that might come out. If you have ego issues, that might come out. So please make sure that the dormant aspects that come out in Jan should be the ones that work in your favor. And by that I mean that help your vibes grow higher and higher, not something that brings your vibes low. Okay, and this could be anything, because we are all unique and there is no limit to it. So this is going to be a challenge and an exciting one, because you don't know what is going to come out. Which one are you going to curb or suppress, and which one are you going to encourage? The next card is the card of Birth or birth. Either there will be a literal birth in your family or in your own life, in your family in terms of your relatives, and it will be an occasion worth celebration and joy. It's also possible that there might be the birth of an idea or a concept, and that is going to be something which is going to consume you, take you over. You're going to take your pen and paper and make a whole blueprint, and then you will be on an adventure to try and see that your dream is interpreted into reality. That is a very, very high possibility for you, number 7. Lord Ganesha says, please go ahead and embrace a fresh start. There is a possibility that a brand new beginning is about to happen, not just the beginning of the year, but also a beginning in a certain aspect of your life. Could be your personal, professional, or both. Many of the previous obstacles have been cleared away, and your path is now clear in terms of gaining success. So go ahead and take advantage of the situation. Be humble about it though, okay? The card of the Ring is next, which says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So like I said earlier, either you will be in your personal life, you will gain ground, or in your professional life, if you're working or if you decide to go into business, then this is the time to go ahead and do so. And the card of creation, again, it has 2 meanings. Either there will be a creation in terms of a child, or good news in terms of childbirth, or there is going to be an idea that is going to create a brand new beginning for you. What a beautiful spread. Let's see what we have in store for you for the first week, number 7. You have pulled out the Hanged Man, the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, The Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Right. So the Hanged Man speaks about temporary delays and standstills that you may come across in your path, and these are going to be very simple for you if you just tell yourself that the universe has decided that this is not the right time, and it will give me what I have worked towards when it feels that the time is right, and that is when it will be the most fruitful and the most beneficial to me. Tell yourself that, and I promise you the delay is going to be that much more palatable. You can digest the delay, not fight it. Of course, if you are the reason that there are delays because of your laziness or because of not prioritizing at the right time, it could be n number of things, or too many things in your plate, or you're making an error in your calculation, etc., then you need to learn your mistake and move on. This is not a dangerous card. It's not, and it's a card that doesn't say, okay, it's game over now. It just says that the process is increased just a little bit, and be okay with that. Okay, be okay with it. Nine of Wands says that you have been taking a stand for a long time now. You've been holding the fort, so to speak. You're exhausted, you're tired, and you're wondering when is it all going to end, because you barely have energy left to stand, no, leave alone trying to hold the fort. And this card is here to say that you need to tell yourself that you haven't come this far to give up. You need to respect the effort you have put in and the energy you have put in holding this ground. Therefore, expect hope anytime now, and don't give up, and hope will arrive. Nine of Cups, a beautiful card we use a lot in spell casting, that says that a primary wish of yours is going to be fulfilled, and this is something that has been either laying low for a while, or it's something of late that you've been wanting. Seven of Swords tells me that either you're deceiving someone or someone is deceiving you. This card also means that you need to change your strategy in a certain aspect of your life, because so far things haven't really panned out or worked out the way you wanted them to. So you need to change your strategy, right? The High Priestess card tells me that either you are under the protection cloak of a High Priestess or you've annoyed one. For your sake, I hope it's the former and not the latter. This card also means that you need to listen to your gut. Make your sixth sense your first sense. A lot of major arcana cards, so you have the blessings of the angels in the first week itself. The King of Swords, please don't go by the gender of the card. You could be a female also. This card says that you could be a Gemini or dealing with one. This card says that you are being a little stern in getting the job done of late, probably because the result is something that you're being held directly accountable for. So be okay with it. Don't let this action of yours define you, and be all right with the fact that this is the need of the hour. Okay, don't beat yourself up on it. All right. The second week of Jan 2024, number 7, you've pulled out the Tower card, the Four of Swords, the Temperance card, the World card, the Emperor card, and the Temperance card again. Right, so, okay, so this card has come twice. We'll take this first. The universe wants you to sit up and take notice. You could be a Sagittarian or dealing with one. These cards also mean that there is something disbalanced in your life, and that has to be balanced out, and the only person who can do it is you yourself. It could be that you're thinking too much and working lesser. It could be that you're asking too many questions but not providing solutions to your own issues and challenges. It could be that you're working too hard and you are not resting enough or spending enough time with your family. It could be that you are stressing out too much. See, it really depends on what situation you are in, but each and every one of us has to go through it. That's why it's important at the end of the day to rewind the tape in your head and go like, okay, what did I do that I need to check? I do it every single day. You need to, and I do it by myself. I don't discuss this with anyone, but I do think about where were the mistakes which I had to work on, and I try and use the next day as a practice session so I don't repeat my mistake, and so that it is known that I have learned from it, right? So you need to do the same, because this has come twice, which means this balance can cause a lot of problems in your life and may slow down the process of all the good things that are to come. So work on it, okay? A lot of major arcana cards again. The Tower card tells me that you were expecting something to finish, but it's to come to an end, and it's happened way before time. You were prepared for it to end, but you weren't prepared for it to end so soon. Now that you feel that the ground has moved beneath your feet, stand strong, stay tall, and tell yourself that now this has happened. Remove the why. Not why did this happen, say this has happened, I'm going to deal with it, and the universe is going to help me deal with this. I'm going to walk right through this issue, right through this challenge, and come out stronger. And I promise you that's what's going to happen, okay? Logic, use logic, don't use emotions. Four of Swords tells me that you are holding the fort, you're holding a point, a stand, and you're staying strong, but you are in the back of your mind thinking, okay, is this something that I should be doing? Should I be moving to another location? Should I expect someone else to support me? There are a lot of questions you have in your mind, and that is why this card is also considered to be the card of contemplation. So you're thinking about what is your next move while you're guarding your stand. Sorry. All right. The World card. The World card is here to say that either this is the beginning of a new cycle or the end of an old one. If you are going through a bad phase, then I tell yourself that, well, the bad phase is just about to be over. And if you're in a good phase, then tell yourself, I've enjoyed the joyride, I have enough energy and enough strength and enough self-confidence to take over the bad one, because it alternates, right? This card also means that you have karmic baggage that needs to be released, and this can be done through dragon spells, of course, as you all know. And remember, wherever you're doing your karmic baggage release from, it is not permanent. It has to be done on an annual basis. It can be done wherever you want it and wherever you trust the karmic baggage release to be done from. The Emperor card tells me that you could be an Aries or dealing with one. This card also means that this card also means that you are looking at securing the future of your loved ones. The younger ones could be your children, grandchildren, nephew, nieces, etc. And you are taking decisions in your life keeping an adult male in mind. This could be a mentor, this could be an elderly relative. All right, let's move on to the third week of Jan 2024. Number 7, you've pulled out the card of the Hierophant, or as we say, the High Priest. 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords has come again, 7 of Swords has come again, and the Death card. So let's do the repeat card. So this has come for the second time. I'm not going to repeat it. But 7 of Swords has come again. You can rewind the tape and listen to what I had explained earlier this card meant. And the same goes for 4 of Swords. Repeat cards. So pay attention to what they mean, okay? The Death card says that you could be a Scorpio or dealing with one. This card also means that you need to change. There'll be an end to a belief system, something you had a lot of faith and belief in earlier. And we've come across many cases where people have said that, I don't believe in this thing. And then when that thing comes and hits them like a ton of bricks, then they're like, oh my God, I didn't know it existed. You knew it existed. It's just that you were in denial, thinking ignorance is bliss, whereas it's not. So sometimes these things happen. It's all right. It's part of a process, part of a journey. Take it as it comes. So one belief system will end and a fresh one will begin. The Hierophant card tells me that you could be a Taurian or dealing with one. This card also is similar to the High Priest card. So there is an element of magic in your life for sure. And there might be a ceremony that a religious ceremony perhaps, that you might attend or conduct. Please don't move away from it. Please don't shy away from it. Do be a part of it, because either you'll meet someone or something will happen that will give you a moment where a square will fit into a square. You'll understand what the missing link was, and that's going to be very beneficial for you. Six of Cups is a card that says that you might be hit with bouts of nostalgia, memories of childhood, when things were less complicated, you had less responsibility, life was jazz. Just be careful that you don't compare it with your future or waste your present. This card also means that somebody from your past might come in your present and expect something from you. And that's not going to be something small. They have a utility for you. I'm not trying to fill your ears. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. So prepare yourself for it and handle it accordingly. Eight of Swords is a card that says that you might have a feeling that you're trapped in a situation, perhaps because of the choices that sounded okay earlier when you made them, but now it feels like you've reached a dead end and you've been cornered. You need to change your perception. Tell yourself, I am fine. It worked so far. Now it's not working for me. I'm going to change my strategy, which is exactly what the cards are showing, right? And now pick something else. Yes, the first step is very difficult, but that does not mean that that's going to end your journey. It just means that you're being tested. If you have the guts, the rest of the path will determine itself automatically. The last week of Jan 2024, number 7, you've pulled out the 7 of Coins or the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the card of Nurturing, the 9 of Wands, we've already done that, the 7 of Cups, and the Devil card. So, right, I see a lot of 7s and 9s, number 7. So 9 of Wands we've already done. Please rewind the tape. It's come for the second time, which means you are not going to give up hope. Don't let yourself, disallow yourself that, okay? The Devil card tells me that you could be a capri or dealing with one. This card also means you need to give up some addiction. And there are some addictions which are non-materialistic. Believe you me, the materialistic ones are the easier ones to get rid of, like smoking, drinking, drugs, alcohol, so on and so forth. But it's the non-materialistic ones that you really have to work hard to get rid of. Overthinking, insecurity, tension, fear, anxiety, anger, okay, comparison, gossiping, being judgmental, being opinionated. All these are low vibes, and anything that is a low vibe is a ball and chain around your ankle. Thus it is an addiction. So get rid of it, work towards it. Of course, there could also be an element of dark magic in your life at the moment. Right, 7 of Coins tells me that 7 of Pentacles, you are thinking about how to increase your savings, either just for the heck of it, because you may have pulled out some savings of late, or you are saving up for something, probably to invest, probably for a vacation, probably to buy something for yourself or a loved one. Either which ways, it's a good idea. 8 of Cups, this card says that you might be planning a trip by the water. It's also possible that something that was of interest to you earlier, something or someone, is no longer interesting for you and you're moving away. It's all right. It's part of the growth process, and these things happen. Don't beat yourself up on it. The card of Nurturing tells me that you are going to be a little more home oriented, a little more you'll be a little more interested of taking care of people who need your love and affection, and don't forget to shower someone yourself as well. And the last card, 7 of Cups, says that be grateful for all the things you already have, and we all have something to be grateful for, and you seem to have quite a bit, so express gratitude for what you have. And after you're done with that, look at that one thing that is coming towards you and say, this is not something that is going to be anything short of extremely good for me. And that's exactly how it's going to turn out. In short, this is something that will mirror this one thing that's coming towards you. This is something that will mirror exactly what you manifest. How do you feel and how do you think about it? So make sure you attract only the good things, okay? Something that's going to work out beautifully for you. All right, number 7, looks like you have your work cut out for you. I will see you in the month of Feb. Take care of yourselves. Love, light and knowledge to you all. Beatus Esse and Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina.